All right, so let's go. Oh,
Five, 4, 3, 2, and action.
hello, easy. Again, it's the Old School Movements podcast with myself, Mr. Lucas Darren.
Myself, Chris.
Myself, Oscar TG.
And me, the last dragon. And yes, once again, it's the Fab Four.
Oh, hold on.
Rewind that bit, Stacks.
What's the Oscar T?
Oscar TG.
I'm embracing the new identity.
What's the TG?
Yeah. The
What's
Grouch.
that?
Oscar the Grouch.
Oh, wow.
Oh man, I was slow on that one.
So was I, man. Wow.
Shit, Oscar TG. I'm thinking of like some Magnum helicopter pilot dude or something. I'm like, what the?
No,
Oscar TG,
no,
Oscar
no.
TG, over.
Oscar the Grouch. And the last dragon.
I'll tell you what happened. Me and Shemaine were talking about ready salted crisps, and I was like, they're rubbish. Like,
They got their place.
what's the point in even having ready salted crisps? They're just plain. And then she called me Oscar the Grouch, so I was like, all right.
Wow, because that's what it said. They're ready sorted. That's it.
They're all right. They got their place. They're all right.
Yeah,
But Salt and
they've got their
Shake,
place,
Salt and
yeah.
Shake have got their place, man. Plain crisps, but with that
Ready-
added packet.
Ready salted and cornflakes go together in the same bin. That's what I told her.
And knickknacks. Don't forget,
and
you
that's
can't
when she
forget the
called me
knickknacks
Oscar.
now.
I'm not going to say anything about knickknacks because I haven't had them. But she called me Oscar the Grouch for that. And so, yeah, you know what? Let me embrace that name. Oscar TG.
TG.
Okay, so you've heard it first here, ladies and gentlemen. The name
Oscar the
change.
Grouch is in the building.
But
But you know what, Oscar? You're part of the Fab Four. And it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Everywhere we go.
It sure is, and it's cold like Christmas.
It's cold out.
Freezing. It was snowing.
It's snow. It still is where I am, man. It's still on the
I'm
ground.
surprised you can leave your yard where you are.
We got a little covering. I still got white grass out there, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Over in one day, one little snow flurry, and it's like, man.
Yeah. But it's not like 80s snow. It settled in the 80s. It
Yeah.
stayed around for a
Yeah,
week.
it did.
for
So you
long.
can build a snowman.
This is magic. This is where
Yeah.
magic comes in, Chris. It just was here. It laid
magic
down
snow.
and it just disappeared, man.
It doesn't Paul Daniels,
Oh.
man. It's like Paul Daniels.
Yeah. Not like the 80s snow, man. That made
Yeah.
sure you knew it was snowing and it was here.
Yeah.
That was like the Brian Adams of snow in the 80s. That hung about for a while.
And another weekend, it's
Too
snowing.
long.
No, it's true. It's so true, man.
You
True.
could plan to go
Yeah.
out in the snow in the 80s. You could be like, yeah, next Saturday, like, when, you know, it's still going to be snowing. We'll go out. Nowadays, you got one
Put on
day
your
to
moon
enjoy
boots,
it.
innit?
Yeah, you get your moon boots and shit.
Put your
Yeah.
moon boots
Yeah,
on,
you know,
man.
moon boots were
Make
so
No,
that
you
good
had
in the
winter
80s.
wear.
Man.
It was all about
You
the
had
winter
winter
wear.
wear.
Earmuffs.
And moon boots and a ski jacket and your air
The
mask.
Yeah.
Capri ski jacket from
Yeah.
C&A.
Yeah, man.
As soon as you knew it was snow, C&A.
CNA was the trip.
That's
When
where
you
you
knew
go.
the snow was coming.
That's it. They
No,
made
no
some
one had
bucks in
the
80s.
mittens that had the string that went from
Oh,
one end to the other. Did they?
attached to your
When we were-
jacket.
Yeah, when we were really little.
With a
Mate.
duffel coat, man.
Mate,
Yeah.
that was the first.
Yeah.
That was my first sign of technology. It's like, hey, it's just here.
I'm never going to lose
This
them.
is the future.
I'm never going to lose them.
It's like on command. Let me just slap it in the leg. Jump on my hand. I love it.
Ah. I felt like, you know, the dude out of Black Hole. Was it Maximilian? I used to feel like that was
With the blades, isn't it? Yeah.
Love the I was going to call them muffins, mittens.
Mittens.
Mittens on a
That's
string,
breakfast.
man.
That's breakfast with butter.
Yeah, I quite like muffins
muffin.
too, yeah.
Ages. Oh, good day.
Merry
Anyway,
Christmas, everyone.
yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody.
It's that time.
So today, we're going to have our Christmas verses. Yeah. So we're going to pit activities and things and tastes and songs and all things Christmassy and pit them against each other and see which one comes out the best in our top
You
10.
got me excited like a kid at Christmas. Father DL.
Yes.
And you guys still get excited
Oh,
at Christmas? Do you get excited at Christmas still these days? Or is it just like, oh,
Not really.
it's Christmas?
Not as
again?
I used to, but food and drink wise, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. There's certain things that come around at Christmas that don't come around at the other times of year. So yeah,
Mince
them-
pies.
yeah, you got them things to look
The
forward
port. You know,
Yeah.
sherry.
You drink port. You drink port and
Mulled
sherry over
wine.
I
Christmas.
drink
God, I haven't
port,
had sherry
sherry,
in ages.
rum cake.
Rum cake.
Okay.
And big up to my cake maker, the black cake maker. Oh gosh, wow, she brings it back,
Yeah.
way back.
Is that like a Christmas tradition cake? Like something you would have at around Christmas?
Yeah, it's drenched in rum.
Enough rum, I bet, as well.
Oh my days.
Proper
Jeez,
cake.
man. And that thing don't go off, you know.
It never dry out, never go
It
off.
never
yeah.
dries out.
No.
Never dries out. Never goes stale. Goes off.
It just
Them
don't last that
Highlander
long,
cakes.
though. It don't
You
last
know
that
what I
long to
mean?
go
Yeah,
on.
exactly.
It doesn't,
You got-
because the
you
family
lock
just
them
get
up.
a hold of it, and it's just goodbye, sweetheart. Good night, sweetheart, mate. No with that cake.
Yeah.
Good cakes,
yeah.
man.
I haven't had
good
that in a
cakes.
while.
Yeah. Well, Leroy's getting
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
this
yeah,
week.
yeah. I have to go around Leroy's, isn't it? Go around Leroy's. for
Boy, by the time I get it, good night. It's a wrap.
So, Chris, you get excited about Christmas. You're a Christian.
Nah, not
you
as
looked
much
excited
no more, man.
saying it. So,
Yeah, nah, not as
You
much.
get
no more,
excited
man.
for the
It's-
kids, Chris.
Yeah, you do when the kids are young. Mine sort of getting to that age
Yeah,
now where
exactly.
even she's not bothered about
She-
Christmas.
yeah.
Man. She's like, just give me some money. Just give me some money to go shopping with. Like,
Yeah.
it's not as enjoyable anymore. I don't think. But as a
Yeah.
kid, I loved it, man. Loved
Yeah, man.
Christmas.
It's just expensive for us adults, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the
yeah,
thing.
yeah. And that's why we're going back to the 80s, guys. We're going back to the 80s
The fun
Christmas
days.
time when we were young and what, all the things we loved about Christmas. But as I said, we're going to pit them against each other. Wow. We're going to pit them against each other and see who are the winners or who's the best in our Versus Christmas podcast.
Special.
Okay. So, guys, from 10 to 1. So, yeah, Christmas, you had all the little, Christmas decorations, all the bits on the tree. But some bits on the tree you could eat. And, and you had a choice, they could be in a little sack or they could be hanging off the tree, and that's those chocolate coins, or you could have those candy canes. So,
Ooh.
guys, if you could have any of those two on the tree or around you over Christmas, what would you choose? The candy canes or the chocolate
It's
coins?
got to be the chocolate coin. Well, we used to have like little chocolate trees.
Or the snowman, or the
Yeah,
Father
I
Christmas.
remember the
Yeah.
chocolate trees,
With a
innit?
bit of string
In
out.
foil.
so
Yeah.
you come on,
Yeah.
innit? Yeah. You'd
Oh,
buy them in a
yeah.
pack from Woolworths.
So you'd hang them up, and then what I would do is, I would slyly go in when no one's there, eat one, and then take one from the back of the tree.
Yeah,
to
me
replace
too.
it with.
Me too. We all
The
did it.
tricks of the
We
trade.
all did it. We was always
Wow.
battering them, and then we'd take the ones at the back
Yeah.
and put them in front, and nobody will know.
No one knows until you start picking at the ones at the front, and it's like, hold on, there's a lot left, and you look around the back and it's empty. The back's
And
got
it's
nothing
just
missing.
empty. That was me.
Damn.
Our parents were born yesterday. That's not
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
Damn.
They weren't ready for them tricks, man.
Creeping up on the tree.
For me, these were like the layabout sweets for me, man. These ones you would find random places, hanging on a doorknob, like say hanging in a tree, just randomly hanging around the kitchen cupboard, hanging. Mum just put them everywhere, so they always like layabout sweets, man. And they're also like Terminators as well. They were always back after Christmas. You'd find them for ages after Christmas. You'd find a candy cane that had gone sticky and all soft, but you still eat it. It's still
In July.
in July, something you still eat it. You'd find a coin that had gone all white, started to go furry, but it's still good, man. Still
Hey,
eat it.
yeah. Memories.
Memories.
Dust it off, innit?
Memories. Just does its
just
right,
little
man.
moss.
Just
Just
blow
little
it.
moss.
It's all right in them
Couple
days,
ants.
man.
Right.
See, I'd always be finding them long after Christmas, especially the coins. Because we used to get the English ones they look like real coins, innit? Well, I've seen
They
other
did,
country
innit?
ones just have got an animal on them or something, or a Christmas thing. Ours actually had the queen on one side, 2p or half
Yeah.
p or something like.
But they were
So-
bigger. They weren't actually
They were
the size.
massive.
They were massive, innit? Yeah,
They're
they were
massive.
massive.
Like Mario Brothers coins. Like you played like Mario Kart and collecting, just shining.
It's true. It's true. But the chocolate, for me, I'd go candy canes because I like that taste of rock.
Aniseed. Yeah.
Yeah, or the ones I used to get
Aniseed.
just be like peppermint, sort of more like a Brighton rock taste. That sort
Yeah.
of taste, the ones I remember. Yeah, no, right. The chocolate weren't great on the coins. Some of them, if you didn't get them from like M&S or somewhere, then they could be a bit dodgy, the quality of the chocolate, and sometimes they could taste odd.
Yeah.
And I remember a few times as well cutting myself on the hard,
Foil
you know,
on
it's
the
like, there's like
edge.
a hard foil, wasn't it? And like when you try to
Yeah,
put
on
the
the
edge,
edge.
you'd slice your finger and there'd be like a little
Yeah.
paper cut, and
Like opening tuna, trying to get a chocolate out of them.
that's what it was like.
Bloody
Like opening tin of tuna with your hands.
Yeah. Damn. Not like Tom in an episode, you know what I mean?
Candy canes for me is my preferred.
Yeah, I do
Yeah,
like
I-
the candy canes, but I liked them when they were the sweet ones.
Mm.
And then I got disappointed because I think I first tasted like a fruit one.
Yeah, there was fruit ones.
Fruit
There was
candy
fruit
cane.
ones. Yeah.
Yeah,
Then all of a sudden it was peppermint. You know,
Yeah,
when you're
peppermint, yeah.
expecting
Wow.
a sweet taste, and then it's peppermint.
Yeah, you
and
do.
My brain just couldn't communicate for the minute. Hey, this is meant to be fruit, and then I just didn't like them.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'd say
but,
the coins for me.
Coins for
Yeah.
me as well.
Clear winner for the coins.
Yeah,
man.
I'll probably say coins.
Man, that was the one thing I was just waiting till they put the tree up. Waiting.
So I can steal the chocolate.
Yeah, man. The minute they went, I was like, right.
Because you know the advent calendars got battered. So
Oh, they were gone. They were gone.
What's next? You
Yeah,
know what I
that
mean?
might last for 2 or 3 days.
Yeah,
Easily.
Yeah.
on the choc hunt. The
Yeah, that's
Christmas
one of them
choc
sliding the whole tray of chocolate out. Leave the doors shut.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
slide
yeah.
the tray. Mark the
it's
tray.
true.
Put the tray back in.
hunt. Leave
So
the
yeah, that's
door
done.
shut, you know.
Like, ain't you gonna open tomorrow? Like, ain't you gonna open the door? Nah, I'm all right. Like, I'll leave it. I'm saving them. They're gone.
but it's true though. But who's got the patience to do an advent calendar like
What kid is gonna wait 24,
24 days
Innit?
and
What?
25 days? Come on, man.
It's the lesson of patience, and you lot
Oh,
failed.
Chris, you got me on that one, man.
And then the snazzier it got, the more you're just saying, you know what? Listen, nah, this is a Cadbury's advent calendar.
Mm.
No, I can't wait.
I can't wait. And if it had like a full size whisper as like day 24,
Exactly.
that's going first. That's the first one.
Thank
You're
you.
going straight for the big one,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna have to finish off the little ones.
Do you remember? Do
Oh.
you remember those like stockings you can get, which were just like big bars of
Oh
chocolate? in them?
yes,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
yeah.
I used to
Oh,
love
mate,
them.
I
Those
loved
were-
those.
those
Love
were
them.
good.
You get a fudge, a Milky Bar, or something like.
Yeah.
They were wicked.
Maltesers, yeah.
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 They were
Those were
standard,
good.
innit? They were standard.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
don't see that
yeah.
much no more.
They were good. They were good. They were. So what we saying? What we saying?
Coins,
I'm saying
Mario
chocolate
coins.
Yeah.
That's clear winner for the coins. 3-1, man.
yeah, Mario coins.
Let's
Mario
move
coins.
on, let's
That's what
move
they're called from now on. The Mario
Yeah,
Christmas
Mario
coins.
coins. Let's move on to number 9. So number 9. This is the excitement. Remember, there's no
No internet.
No internet. You know, there's no other outlets that like teletext if you're lucky.
Yeah, if you
you're
can work
lucky,
it.
teletext. You know, so how are you going to find out what's on TV? How are you going to know what the Christmas movies are? Because that was one of the exciting things about Christmas.
Oh,
isn't it?
hell
Like,
yeah.
You wanted to
what
set the
movies are
VCR to
coming on?
record stuff, innit? You
Yeah.
wanted
Yeah,
to get
what
the
we're going to
video
record,
ready.
what we're going to watch, what
Yeah.
time is it on? You know, what
The only
am I
time of
eating
year
when
you'd have
that's
2
on?
films on at the same time. Like, you'd
Yeah.
need your video
Yeah.
for this time of year.
Exactly.
Only time of year.
They work that well. How can we get people to buy videos? Put on 2 good films.
Yeah.
Put on Raiders of the Lost Ark and James Bond at the
Versus
same time.
Everyone's
Yeah.
cop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And see what happens. Yeah. So you wanted to know what was on TV, what cartoons, but it always had specials, Animal Olympics, the Lord of the Rings cartoons, or a Sinbad film. They were going in over Christmas with Carry
TV
On
was
with
good. Yeah.
they were going in the Only Fools and Horses special. They were going in. You
Yeah.
needed to know what was the best outlet for you to read.
Yeah.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, it's got to be the TV times versus the radio times.
Out of the one time a year when people
It's the only time
bought
you
this.
flipping bought it. Yeah.
Exactly. Some people were religious, like these come out weekly, I think, but around Christmas they were 2 weekly, weren't they? Because they
2
covered
weeks, yeah.
they covered the New Year, but around Christmas time, these things they would sell out quicker than the Argos catalogue when that comes out, man. People would go mad for these, and
And
it,
Argos
like,
catalog was free.
the Argos catalogue was free, yeah. These
And it
cost
still
a
sold
quid.
out more.
They still sold out more of these.
You just brought back a memory for
Yeah.
me, man.
Every
Damn.
home had to have one. Every home had to have one, man.
But those magazines were expensive. So
Yeah.
what would you guys more be interested in? What's on ITV or what's on BBC?
I think if you're
Tough one,
if you're
actually.
going for it, for me, it's got to be the TV Times.
TV Times, yeah.
And I think this is the UK equivalent of the Americans' TV Guide.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think, or
TV
TV
Guide.
Weekly or something. They have a TV Guide. Yeah.
What they
Yeah.
used to have. But for me, there's so much more in TV Times, in TV Times magazine. Da, da, da.
It was the advert. It was the
That
catch.
was the advert. That was the
Wow.
advert. But I would go for TV Times. It was colourful.
Yeah, it seemed more.
Um,
I was going to say more colourful, more
pictures, yeah,
fun.
The pictures were colourful
I
and
think it had a few quizzes in it, crosswords and stuff.
exactly.
Mm.
And if you, they were good for cutouts.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
If you wanted to cut out pictures and all that.
If you're looking,
Radio Times seemed to me very boring, very
Mm.
bland, I should say. Sorry,
Mm,
but but
TV Times
listen,
for you.
I got both of them in it.
Yeah.
You know, they
we got fooled into
my
buying
parents
both.
bought both of them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
at the time,
Yeah.
so I was all good.
Do you remember the time even it was still so popular? Like Chris was saying, it sold out. Argos catalog and that was free. It was so popular that you remember when the News of the World was around and the Sunday Mirror and stuff, and they for Christmas they had a pullout. You
did,
still
yeah.
got the radio TV
Still
Times.
got it. He did
You
actually.
still
yeah.
got it.
Because it had extra
Yeah.
bits. That, I don't know what it was about it, but it had extra bits.
extra
It had-
information.
I do remember giving it to the Radio Times. I give it some props because the clues in the word. It's the Radio Times. This magazine's been around since 1922 or something when radio
radio
became
Times.
popular. So it was doing the radio channels and then evolved into the TV channels. And I think I can
Yeah.
remember during the 80s there was one good bit in it where who was like the film 87.
Barry Norman.
Barry Norman used to have a section where he'd interview an actor, actress, you know, celebrity or
Yeah,
something. And I can remember that part of it was good, but the rest of it, like you say, it seemed dull and just boring compared to Radio Times was a bit more. I don't know. They had a good mix of where kids, adults could both read it, man. It was like the
Yeah.
looking, but for adults, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Do you remember, like around Christmas time, you'd have probably a special with that Duck Orville.
Oh,
Keith Harris and all
Keith
of
Harris.
them.
Keith Harris,
Harris and
that's
Orville.
it. Keith
And
Harris.
Cuddles.
ate that duck.
Cuddles the monkey.
I found them annoying.
Yeah. They belong in a Why Don't You bin, man.
Yeah.
They,
Yeah.
Oh,
they can
Phil,
sit there.
who
Definitely.
is your very best friend?
could fly.
Yeah.
I wish I could fly.
Yeah.
I'll punch it in his face.
Yeah, Oval did need to get in a headlock.
You'll be alright
kicked
with a
out.
bit of plum sauce and a little pancake roll or something, man.
Yeah, Oval needed to be drop kicked.
Definitely. Still wearing nappies. What's that about? Man. The monkey was alright. The monkey was annoying, but he weren't as bad, but he's still annoying.
Cuddles.
Yeah, Cuddles.
Yeah,
Yeah, ain't
Cuddles.
that look?
Back then, there was like bare ventriloquists around then.
Yeah, that was
it was.
big, isn't it?
Really, Chris, were big business.
Well,
man.
Charities and Spit the Dog.
Spit the dog was alright. Yeah.
Emu.
Nookie Bear.
Emu.
Bear.
Emu was
Nookie
annoying.
Bear.
I'm sorry. Rothull. He was
Rothull.
annoying with Emu.
He was good because he was unpredictable. Though when he was being interviewed, I used to like Emu on chat shows.
And what's that,
Yeah.
Snooty? What did you say, Sweet?
Yeah, Sooty. Got a big up Sooty. Got a big up Sooty.
Yeah,
Sue.
Sooty
Big
and
up
Sweet.
Sue.
Day.
He's Sweet
All day.
and Sue.
Yeah, man. Big them up.
They all
All
had Christmas
day.
shows. We're veering off track here. They all had,
Big up Zippy and George. Big them up.
Up above the streets and houses, rainbows flying high.
Big all them 80s UK puppets
Yeah.
up, man.
yeah, it was good. Puppets
Yeah,
were good
this-
at
yeah,
these.
puppet.
How did we get onto puppets?
I don't know. We got a
I
bit
don't know.
sidetracked
Yeah.
here.
We're going to go to Oscar in a minute.
Oscar.
Oscar, can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street?
I can tell you how to get back on track with this podcast.
We need to do
That's
some
it,
scoring
that's
for.
All right, so
I was
what
going
we
TV
saying?
Times.
I'm going TV time.
TV Times.
I'm going Radio Times.
That's through with another
There's
3-1.
so much more in TV Times. In TV Times
Judith
magazine.
Chalmers on the front. I just remember seeing her a lot on TV time.
The holiday program. Wish you were here, wouldn't it? Wish you were
Wish
here.
you were
though.
here. Big program as well.
Big program, you know.
I was on it once, man.
Yeah.
What,
yeah,
on
the
holiday?
beach.
What?
Yeah, on holiday. Watching
Hey,
Punch and
no way.
Judy, and they interviewed me. Yeah, and I remember seeing it. I think it was before videos were about. And I had a
Yeah.
dressing gown on. It was embarrassing. I had a dressing gown on the
Yeah,
beach. I was only about
dressing gown on
5.
the beach.
Yeah.
Where were you?
I think it was either Broadstairs or Margate, Kent, somewhere
Oh.
coast. Watching Punch and Judy on the beach, and they came up and interviewed. I think it might have been my brother, but he was like he'd have been about 4 or 3 or something.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just had an image of them interviewing your brother and he had a zoo in his mouth.
Wish you were here.
Where are we?
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah.
Are we there? All right. So it's 3-1 on 4 TV Times, the ITV outlet for the 80s information on entertainment and TV in the UK.
Ones.
So now this one at number 8, sorry.
Number 8, we're down to number
Now-
8, yeah.
Along with the Christmas TV, there was always a Christmas song.
There was a race to number 1 normally.
A
wasn't
race to who is going to be the Christmas number 1. And all through the 80s, there were so many tunes coming out. We can go through. Where can we start, man? Man, Last Christmas.
there? That was one of my.
Last Christmas.
Yeah, if I had to choose one, that one. I used to hear that a lot in the 80s around Christmas.
Every next day.
We can go.
If you can crack a Christmas tune, it's out every year, isn't it? You know, you've cracked
Yeah.
some endless cash there coming in if you can crack a Christmas tune.
Shakin' Stevens, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry
that was a tune.
Christmas, everyone. Yeah, that was I like that one. I like that one too.
Snow is falling.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Here it is.
You hear these, you feel
Merry
Christmassy.
Everybody.
Did anybody like We're Walking in the Air?
Gotta be honest, no.
No. No. Alec
I've got
Jones.
to be honest, no.
Did anybody watch The Snowman at the time it came out?
I
No.
watched it because people were interested. More my parents were interested in, what's this about? And you watch it, or the day it come out, Christmas Day. But I was like, man, it's got no talking in it.
Exactly. As cartoons go, nah. What,
Nah.
Christmas?
No.
Nah,
You need to give me something more than that.
Yeah.
exactly.
We're Walking in the Air, Alec Jones,
In
mate.
the air, rubbish. I only found out this year that there was a part 2.
Is it?
I don't know about no part 2. Yeah, the
Really?
snowman returns back from the puddle. But no, there was a
Serious?
proper part 2. Yeah, the snowman and the snow dog. It was done after 30 years of the first one, as the 30th anniversary. But I saw it on telly this week. I didn't watch it. I just thought, hey, what's this? This sounds like the snowman. And I switched it, and it's Snowman 2, back from the puddle.
I was bored to tears.
I did.
Yeah.
With that animation.
Yeah.
It weren't good, man.
Sorry.
It
I
weren't
thought it
good.
was the Aquafresh kid with his own movie.
No,
Those
but
kind
it's
of
true.
animations.
It
It's
was.
true.
Yeah.
It fooled me, man. Same pajamas, and I thought, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Fish for the family.
Yeah.
You know?
Red stripe, blue stripe, pink
Blue
stripe,
stripe,
right?
Rough, go, that's right. As you can see,
Aquafresh is all free.
3-in-1 protection for
For
your
the
family.
There you go.
Had a good thing, tune. I'd rather watch the Aquafresh advert.
yeah, what's the Aquafresh one all day long, man?
Better tune.
That's it.
The snowman
Yeah.
was whack.
Don't know how it done so well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Until you're having a 30th anniversary.
Yeah.
To make a
Jeez.
to make a part 2.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Effect.
Nah, man, I'm sorry.
So that wasn't one of your favorites.
No.
fair enough.
No, it wasn't. It
But-
wasn't.
We're gonna pit two. These ain't really favorites of mine, but they're so Christmassy, especially in the UK. These two songs are so. You hear them on TV shows. You hear them when you walk past pubs. You hear them on it's everywhere around Christmas, adverts and so on, and they come out since the 70s. But they just ran through to the 80s, and they're still going on now. Like all Christmas songs, but these two are really old school ones.
They're
And
literally like the sound of the 80s.
still lingering every time Christmas time comes. So
They're part of that sort of glam rock.
that glam rock era,
glam rock
they
of the
they raked
70s.
it in for that time.
And it just stayed throughout the 80s. These became probably the two of the most popular that you'd hear, like you say, randomly here. I'm not a favourite, but
Yeah, they're corny, but it's lavish Christmas songs.
Well, what you got?
So what we got is I wish it could be Christmas.
All right.
every day.
Every day.
Every
Imagine
day.
that, eh?
By Wizard, 1973. Actually,
No,
both of these are 1973.
And the other one is, what's the other one, Chris?
Merry Christmas, everybody. by Slade. I think you sang a bit of it earlier there,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leroy.
And
It
you
was-
see,
yeah, it was
the
me.
reason why I
I was
asked Chris
singing.
that is because I get confused. I
do too.
mingle the same song into
We,
the,
bo-
into
we
the
both
same
get well
like,
confused with these
for the
tunes.
whole week. I sang the same song.
Yeah,
and thought
no,
it was two
because they
different
sound
songs.
similar.
So
they sound
similar,
similar.
Yeah.
but they're so like just irritating.
Yeah.
Especially if you watch it with the
It's
video.
true.
It looks like you were conned out of, like when they put like monsters in outfits to play guitars. It's like they
Yeah.
took the outfits off and now you see the people. It's like, oh, put the costumes back on.
Like they had the wombles on, but the wombles were
Yeah,
scaring kids too
Yeah,
much. So
it's
they
that kind of, It was, I don't know about you guys, but these songs was so irritating, but it's so Christmas in the 80s.
Yeah.
That's
growing up.
it.
Yeah, and
You
it
just
still is
heard
now.
that.
It still is now.
And it's still
Same.
yeah.
That Slade one
Nobby.
still noddy oldie, yeah, and his nuts. That still
Yeah,
gets
Nobby's nuts.
rinsed out, man, on telly, radio,
Yeah, they're just there.
shops,
And,
everywhere.
I still even up till now, I still can't get which one's which. I still don't know the names.
No, you could tell.
It starts,
Yeah.
it's Christmas. So
Yeah.
that's the only, I know that bit.
And I hate that bit.
Yeah, as soon as I hear that,
Merry
it's
Christmas.
a why don't you moment for me as soon as you hear that bit.
Yeah,
Ain't it?
yeah. And
It's
how does
gone.
the other one go?
Well, I wish it could be Christmas every day.
That one's all right. It's not
But
as bad.
You see, with that one, the lyrics in that one made me start imagining if it
Yeah.
was Christmas every day.
Yeah, yeah.
What would you do? That had that effect on me as a kid. Like,
Yeah.
imagine
Because
that.
then you're thinking, yeah, every
It'd
day
be
I get up
great,
and there'll be new
But
presents.
nah, then it'd be like,
every
it get
day
too
it'd be
much.
present. But that's all. I didn't hear anything else he's saying. It's just
Yeah.
that bit.
Yeah.
And that bit
Yeah,
just stayed
true.
in my head. Wish it could be Christmas every day.
Trying to think of some
Yeah.
more lyrics. No, the only ones you know are the only ones
know?
are those, isn't it?
And now I can't remember the other one. So
And
I'll
let the
probably-
bells ring out for Christmas.
See, that sounds like a different song. First of all,
Yeah.
we were
Yeah.
thinking that's two different songs, but
Same
as
song.
that's
It's
later on in I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day.
Yeah.
yeah.
If you listen to the whole track, you'll know there's
Yeah.
different
As soon as you hear it,
Yeah.
it drops. It's like, oh yeah.
But you know what it is?
But when you hear them like that, it's like, no, that's two
Right
different
now,
songs.
I can't separate
the
them.
thing with them songs is once you hear a bit of it, your brain switches off.
Yeah,
And so
Yeah.
they
True.
just blend into
They
one.
blend
It's just
into
like,
one.
I don't actually want to hear this anyway.
yeah.
It's not like you're going to go to your record player and like, oh yeah, I'm going to put this one on because I want to hear it. Like, we ain't doing
I'm gonna
that.
get some Cliff Richard out, some Cliff Richard Christmas tunes. Yeah, I'm gonna look for them, stick them on. Bit of mistletoe and wine.
Frog song.
The frog song.
Christmas
Oh, I hate
time.
that song.
Was that a Christmas?
And
frog
what's the
song?
frog song, innit?
Was that a
Paul
Christmas?
McCartney, innit? We all stand together.
I remember it.
Yeah, I
What are we
remember that
choosing?
song.
Which
I
one are
remember
we
that song.
choosing?
Neither
Right,
of them.
I'm gonna go
I listen to Silence.
with Slade. I'm gonna go with
Going noddy.
Where Here It Is, Merry
Okay.
Christmas.
Oh,
All right,
Everybody
guys, Stack,
having
which
fun.
one are you going for?
Don't know.
they are.
Both of them are as bad
They're
as each
both
other.
bad. Yeah.
They're both as bad as each other, but I'm going for "Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day" just because
Yeah.
it made me think.
Yeah.
Could it imagine that? Just for
Yeah.
that.
I'm gonna say I'm going wizard.
That's not
Why?
that hard, man.
The
It's not,
Slade one annoys me. See, I'm gonna go.
It's
I'm
not that-
going
it's
wizard.
not that hard. Stack.
Yeah, yeah. Just go Christmas every day.
It's not that hard, Stacks. Just choose one and be
Yeah.
done.
If you knew how much I despise Christmas songs, you would know how hard it is for me to choose how bad one is over the
No,
other.
we don't because it's Oscar. You're in
Because
Oscar
they're
mode.
equally right at the bottom of the bin.
Yeah, yeah. So we do understand how much you hate. Yeah. I agree with Leroy. But Leroy likes Christmas songs.
It's Christmas time.
Listen, they're my. They're
Leroy,
my
what's your-
guilty
what's your
pleasure.
favourite
I
Christmas
hate
song?
that song, Chris. Don't even start singing that song.
Oh yeah.
Seriously.
That's a horrible song for a good
Yes.
cause.
Stacks, what you saying?
I'm going Wizard.
And Stacks is going bar humbug.
So it's-
Reluctantly.
yeah. Wish it could be Christmas every day. Wins.
Yeah.
Oscar the bar humbug grouch.
Yes, sir.
They were just the most prominent tunes around that time. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
It's just- yeah.
Listen, the tune that you chose, Darren, is better than I'm dreaming of a
I
one
hate that song as well.
Christmas.
There's no Christmas songs
Bing
I like.
Crosby.
I like
Come on,
any
man.
Christmas songs, man.
Not the
Come
way you
on.
sing it there, Leroy. Just leave it out. Leave it out.
I
Yeah.
stung it better than him. with a bit more pizzazz.
I don't know about that.
Chris is like, nah. Okay, let's move on. So this one now is like generations changed, and that's, you know, touching on what Chris was saying earlier about kids not wanting just give me some money. But back in the
They're happy
80s,
with that.
you looked at the back of a catalogue and you didn't even think about, you just wanted objects to open. You wanted boxes. You wanted to unwrap. You wanted that scale electric. You wanted that transformer. You wanted that.
Bigger the box,
You
the
know-
better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hopefully,
It was all
fingers
about
crossed.
unwrapping and looking at what's under the tree days before and getting excited and trying to
Checking
catch
the
them,
tags.
wrapping it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Checking the tags,
See if
shaking
one,
it.
that one's got your name on it. Oh,
Yeah,
that box
who's
got
got
my
the
name on it.
biggest
You know.
size?
What is it? What could it be?
Yeah, you know, sometimes I get excited for other people, like, yeah, they've got a good present too. That looks big. Or if you know it, it's like, yeah, you know. So yeah, it was all wonderful as a kid. But kids these days, they just want money, vouchers. Do you know what I mean? And it's like,
It's changed,
I
isn't
would
it?
rather have the present to unwrap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but that's what I'm going to ask
Yeah.
now. So, you know, in at number 7, guys, what would you prefer? The money or the present?
Got to be the present.
Hands down, present.
Got to be the present.
We grew up in the decade where toys were toys. Toys were coming out all over the shop. The latest, this, that. You know, we grew up in such a wicked era for toys, man. So presents
Yeah.
all day long for me, man.
Exactly.
Money couldn't buy the
The joy that you
Joy,
get when you
yeah,
open a
of
present
opening
that
that
you actually
present,
want.
yeah.
you
If
can't
I
come
opened a
anywhere
card and a
close.
tenner fell out or a fiver fell out or even a pound note in them days,
Yeah.
I weren't happy, man. I'm like, man, is that it?
Nah, I'd be happy, but like I'm
But
putting it
what
to
if
the
it was
side.
the equivalent
Yeah.
of the toy? So you open the card and it's the equivalent money of the scale electric
I would
set,
still be
or
like,
the scale electric
I've now
set.
got to wait.
I'll
This
have
is-
this- yeah.
I was going to come on to this because Christmas in the 80s, it seemed like we had to wait a month for the shop to open after Christmas Day.
Yeah.
They didn't open for time. And like all
Yeah.
you're doing, looking at your
Batteries.
fiver, or you needed batteries,
Yeah.
just like, it's like, shit, I got to wait a
for
week.
real.
And like you're
Yeah.
looking at the
It's
money,
true.
you might have like a few tenors in the end, 50 quid or something sitting there, and you're like, can't spend it, man. I can't get my
Can't
scale
spend it 'cause the
electrics.
shops ain't open.
When they are open, they're going to be on the sale, and everyone's going to buy them, but there's going to be none left for
Because
me.
there was no
Hit
Boxing
Tandy.
Day sales.
So I was I needed a material thing for,
Yeah.
I needed a toy for Christmas.
That is
Yeah.
true. Hands down.
Yeah.
Hands
Yeah.
down.
Nowadays,
what are we going to do with money?
Christmas Day, you can go out and buy something these days, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Boxing Day sales.
Yeah.
After that, it's just the lead up to the New Year's Day, you know, sales. It's like, nah.
Yeah,
For me,
yeah.
present all day long.
Yeah, presents
Presents all day long, yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All
yeah.
day long, man.
I agree with that. Guys, unanimous on that?
Yeah,
We all
man.
go
Unanimous,
presents on that. We all enjoyed
Definitely.
opening something.
That's what
Of course,
Christmas
man.
was about.
Yeah.
Opening that
Oh.
present that you've been looking at all year in the Argos catalogue.
Yeah. And seeing which
You know
one.
what I mean?
And hoping
It's
the
been
batteries are with
circled
it.
for
Yeah, open. They remember to
Because
get
you
you.
remember when
batteries.
like some games had batteries, but they last
10
an hour.
seconds.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there was like,
Those
if you had a
dead batteries.
Tomitronic, you had to
Yeah.
pray your Duracell.
Tamagotchi
All
batteries.
ever ready.
What-
Yeah.
wow. They look like
All
ever
the small
ready,
little
but they're not.
circle ones.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
so-
yeah,
and
and
they
they're
were-
hard to get.
They were so
Yeah.
hard to get in the
Their
80s,
chemist
so you-
job in the 80s. Only
Yeah,
chemists
you had
selling
to
you
wait
them.
for the chemist to open. Yeah,
Man. Yeah,
it's true,
that was
true.
a nightmare. Or the worst, like your folks would get you they get you a console, but they didn't get you a game or something. You know, it'd be like,
Oh, yeah, to
man, I've
wait.
got to wait. I got to wait.
Yeah,
Just
good,
sitting there in
Sitting there,
position.
yeah. Is it good? Are you happy
Everything
with it? Yeah, it's great.
Damn.
But
Why
with
are they
the game.
playing with it? Yeah.
So what we go for? It's unanimous presents, yeah.
Presents all day long.
Presents.
And I think everyone listening would go with the same
I love the 80s
Alright,
toys.
alright.
in that era.
Let's move on. Let's move on. So, look, Christmas has come. You've opened the presents, and as we were just saying, we're all excited, looking what's under the tree, what presents are yours, you know, what boxes are big, and so on. But we're also excited about what sweets were coming out because it was a
Sweets.
special time where boxes of sweets were coming out now.
Only this time of year, innit? You'd see them.
Pins.
Not a tube, not a packet,
Tins.
boxes, tins. of sweets.
Yeah.
Tins of
Hell
biscuits,
yeah.
tins of crackers, tins
Yeah.
of chocolates.
Mhm.
And there were so many chocolates to choose from back in the day. And you knew that when they were coming into the house, it was like a party was beginning. But there
Yeah.
was no music. Just
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
just
it's
the
true.
soundtrack of fun of that whole time. But when these things were moving in, you know it was time to have fun.
Time's
But
coming.
in my household, they weren't being opened until 5 o'clock Christmas Day. You had to wait.
You got
Yeah,
to
to
wait.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
They'd be
It's the
gone
same.
before. Yeah, they'd
Yeah.
be gone before otherwise.
They were
It's the
not
same.
opening.
They
And
wouldn't
there was
last long.
so many to choose from back in the 80s, as there is now. But we're going to put two classic tins against each other.
One of these as well. If someone bought you a present, you'd be buying one of these to say thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Exactly. So we're going to pit, as you might already know, Roses.
Thank you very much.
And I can't remember the advert for this one. Leroy probably knows the song for the next one. Versus Quality Street.
It's quality streets, 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 streets.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah,
I don't remember Quality Street.
That it went.
yeah, that's how it
Yeah.
went.
I remember the Roses advert, but I don't remember any advertising. I remember like
Thank you very
magazine
much.
advertising for the Quality Street, and they used to show you like the old 50p shaped metal tins and whatnot. I can remember a couple of those, but I don't remember any TV
I'll tell you what I
advertising.
do remember. I remember that the tins were bigger.
Massive,
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
massive.
Do you know what I mean?
wider, thicker,
The tins
deeper.
were
What they're
massive.
selling now is absolute liberty.
But
Yeah,
you still buy them.
yeah,
Nah, I don't buy.
We get heroes now, don't we? And celebrations.
yeah. There's a few extras that have entered the market.
Celebrations.
Celebrations,
Celebrations
heroes.
and heroes.
I don't like what celebrations are doing now. They're taking out the coconut
Yeah.
ones and
Yeah.
the bounties.
Bounty's one of the
Oh,
best
right.
ones,
Have
man.
they?
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh,
What
wow.
are you doing?
Quality Street, I think, are doing the same as well.
That's just nuts.
I was looking at how they vote their flavors, and one of my favorite Quality Street is the coconut eclair,
coconut
the soft blue
mate.
one, and
Yeah,
that
that's
Yeah,
nice.
that's my favorite.
Did they take that out?
yeah, I think they're taking that out too.
Wow,
Oh, man.
why?
That's shocking.
You got hazelnuts, but no coconuts. Oh, come on, man. That's disgusting.
Sacrilege.
Look,
They're my favorite too.
I've been vexed since they banned Cabana in the 80s. So
Yeah.
don't get me started now.
Yeah.
Man. Do you know what I mean?
Stop fucking about with Bounty, and that's it. I ain't buying them celebration
Yeah.
with things anymore, man.
Do not do that. That is insane.
Yeah,
Can't ban the bounty, man. But anyway, Roses versus Quality Street.
For me, it's roses, man, all day long.
So, you guys are Roses.
Yeah, Guns and Roses. Yeah,
Right,
for
nice.
me, roses.
I like the coconut, man. I'm gonna go Quality Street, and Quality
Yeah,
Street came out 2 years before Roses, 1936. So they're the original Christmas box of treats. So I think I'm gonna defect to Quality Street and make that
Yeah.
a draw.
Hold
There
on.
you go. There you go.
When
there you
Chris
go.
comes out with that, there's some sort of fetish going on with that. What is it with
Yeah,
Quality
wait,
Streets
wait,
and you?
they
What
include
do you do
coconut,
with
that's
Quality
all.
Streets, Chris?
That's it.
Yeah.
What were you doing with them Quality Streets?
Nothing
Eh?
with the big purple ones. Definitely
Okay,
nothing with that.
okay. All right. I just have to check, you know.
They had coconut.
Just
Them toffee
checking that.
fingers,
That's
man.
the winner. That's
Here we go.
Stop,
Toffee
stop.
fingers. We're all listening now.
Christmas.
The whole
Stop,
podcast is listening.
No, I'm going to bring that for a draw. That's a worthy draw because them two are found in most homes around Christmas.
Most times
If you've got
Yeah,
one, you've
yeah.
normally got the other. And then these imposters are coming along, these celebrations and the heroes, which
Yeah, these
they're not
imposters is
Christmassy
kinda-
enough like
muscling.
them two, man.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're,
they're not
muscling.
Christmassy enough. They're not. All right, so 2 for Quality Street, 2 for Roses. Sorry, Stacks, there's no after 8s on this
It's all good.
podcast. So we're going to go to number 5 now. So at number 5, as we're talking about presents or money, you know, we talk about the great presents you could have had, but the 2 we're going to mention now were probably the pinnacle that probably for 10 years of your life as a kid, you wanted these 2.
It was on the list.
They
up
were
the top.
always on the list. You know,
Yeah.
things came and went. He-Man, Star Wars,
Yeah.
Transformers. You know, they came up, but these 2 were the
Yeah.
official. And once you had this, then you kind of didn't.
Number 1.
But then you would move on to like, okay, I don't mind smaller things now, but these 2 are the pinnacles. Everybody wanted these 2. So, ladies and gentlemen, but
Mr.
would
Frosty.
you rather have, with it, or guess who now? So, ladies and gentlemen, would you rather have a games console or a bicycle?
Oh.
The bicycle versus the games console.
They were the 2 big boys.
They were the 2
They
big
were
boys.
the 2 big
yeah.
boys.
You needed both, but to get them both and to get them in 1 year, I don't think anyone
Oh,
got these
no.
in the same year.
Nah.
Imagine getting like a Nintendo and a BMX same year.
Oh,
That'd be
no.
too much. I don't,
Oh.
An Atari and a grifter.
You wouldn't know what to
yeah,
do.
wouldn't know what to do. Man,
Wow.
Chopper or
You-
Commodore
Bouncing
64.
off the walls.
Exactly.
That's
Oh,
made of
mate.
dreams. Yeah.
Spectrum or a striker? What would you do?
Yeah.
Oh, striker. I both
Wow.
of those,
Falcon Pro.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Mongoose. Raleigh
No.
Burner.
So, which one would you
Mongoose,
which one would you prefer? You can
Oh,
only have
that is-
one.
that's so difficult.
Only because it's the time of year. I was thinking about this, and only because it was the time of year. And like we were saying earlier, at the 80s we did have quite a bit of snow and stuff. So I would probably go games console because you can't go out sometimes. Sometimes you'd get them roller skates or that skateboard, and you'll be looking outside. It's fucking raining. Like I can't go out now. And I'm thinking just for that factor, like it's freezing out. You want to wear your BMX gear on your BMX or your striker. So I'd probably go games console.
Doing skids in the snow. I love doing that, man.
That was good. Actually.
That's what I'm
You know,
saying.
like-
This is a
That's
tough
the,
one,
the
but
most difficult one. to
Yeah.
do, like,
Bike or a
Yeah.
games
I'm
console.
gonna go bike, man. Oh, that's hard.
I'm just seeing mag wheels. I'm just seeing mag wheels.
Yeah.
This is what I'm
Favorite
saying.
game, like,
Raleigh
favorite
Burner.
Oh my
Think of your
God.
favorite game to play in your games console.
Yeah.
Would you want to be indoors in the warmth, eating
Paperboy in the warm,
leftovers,
playing Afterburner or
Paperboy.
Outrun.
playing Shinobi,
Oh, no,
Yeah.
man.
Paperboy, Golden Axe?
Little bit cold, but excited on your bike with some grazed knees. And
And then, but the thing is, you can get other people to interact as well.
You guys all saying bikes?
yeah, well, I'm saying bikes, right? I'm saying bikes because the bike, you felt the satisfaction lasted ages. But I'm gonna stay with game consoles because we're talking about for Christmas, and that for Christmas, getting the Master System, the Atari, it was a wicked present for Christmas Day. You didn't have to go out for a few days. You were in.
Yeah.
Cold outside, you're playing Afterburner, man. You're playing Outrun. And, when the Sega come out, you were playing arcade at home.
You were playing arcades, yeah.
That was
And like-
that feeling was wicked.
Okay, so that's 2-2s. Desmond on that.
That's a draw on that. Yeah, we went
draw,
2-2
yeah,
on
man.
that.
All right, all right. So
Outside kids versus the indoor kids.
indoors, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Yeah,
It's true.
Blatantly.
because I was outdoors
Yeah.
Yeah.
a lot.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Looking for chocolates and stuff on your bike.
I was on my bike, mate.
so we've done the presents, the games, the bikes, and what have you. But also around Christmas, the whole festive season. You ate food you didn't normally eat. You ate sweets you didn't normally eat. You got presents you didn't normally get, and you
Drank
played
alcohol you
games
wouldn't normally
that you
have.
would play. Yeah, and you played games that you wouldn't normally play until
True.
this time.
Yeah, true. Only time
You
of
just
year.
end up playing.
A
give
board
us a clue.
game or
Or-
give us a
you know what I
clue.
mean?
Yeah, charades or
People call
or
it charade,
board
but
game.
all my life I called it "Give Us a
Give
Clue."
us a
I
clue.
only-
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I started calling it charades about 10 years ago.
Yeah. No, it's
It's
true.
like
people
from the
should understand
television
what I'm
program,
saying.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
What was his name?
Lionel Blair.
Michael
Lionel
Aspel.
Blair.
Una Stubbs.
Michael Aspel,
Yeah.
and
Stubbs,
Lionel
Stubbs,
Blair,
Yeah.
Una Stubbs, and then Lisa Goddard took
Yeah.
over
Yeah,
from
she did.
Una
Yeah,
Stubbs.
she did actually. Yeah.
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 So yeah, you'd end up playing games. You'd end up, get out the Connect 4, get out the Monopoly, get out.
Mm.
It's a good time for
Operation.
board games, isn't it? It's a good time.
Yeah.
Everyone's together. You play a board game.
You play a board
Love
game
that.
and all get together. Which game would you have more fun with? Which game would you play? Is it True Pursuit or is it charades?
For me, more the charades than the Trivial Pursuit. Trivial
Yeah.
Pursuit was like next level hard abilities. I
Yeah,
tried it.
Yeah.
I tried it, but the questions, it was like I swear I must have had the University Challenge version, man, because fucking hell, it was
The
hard, man.
questions were mad hard.
was hard.
Trivial Pursuit is hard. It's blatantly hard. No matter what category
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
choose.
it was hard. And it's meant to be like pop culture and stuff, but nah.
Yeah, no matter what category you choose and you think you're gonna be fine in.
That's Bamba
Nah.
Gascoigne stuff, man. It's University Challenge only, man.
Mm.
Seriously, you got to have some
Nah, I
degree
think-
to play that.
I think it's got to be Give Us a Clue or
It's gotta be,
charades,
yeah.
whichever
Yeah.
way. Because even today, my family play. The one that on the mobile phone.
Yeah, yeah.
On the
we
phone,
played that
yeah.
As well, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We
yeah.
play that.
Yeah.
When you have to guess.
We used to have a
Yeah.
game called Headbands, and you wear a headband with a
Yes,
card in it.
yes.
And it's the same
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
I've
yeah.
never played the
Same
mobile
thing.
phone. I didn't know there was a mobile phone.
Yes,
I'm
exactly
new
the
to
same.
that.
Yeah,
Good
it's
though.
good.
That's quite good. Yeah, the
Yeah.
headband game was quite good.
Yeah, I used to like watching Give Us a Clue.
And everyone can play it. All ages can play
Yeah,
it. And it's,
exactly.
Yeah,
Mm.
and you
Yeah.
you can kind of guess what ages is doing what film? Like everyone would always say to me, Star Wars now.
Before you've even done anything,
Yeah.
the Star Wars. Oh.
Yeah,
Man hasn't even got up off his seat yet.
you know, or but the Empire Strikes Back. Come on, man. Like,
That was on your second go.
He's too
so
predictable.
I had to find something obscure to.
And then you went
know.
Gremlins after that, didn't you?
Charades or Trivial Pursuit?
Charades for me, man.
Well, we're going. We're going charades.
Charades.
is that
has to be,
all four of us? D, you going
Yeah.
charades?
Unanimous.
I'm going charades, man.
Unanimous,
I'm going
man.
charades.
Charades
I'm
is a
going
big
charades.
game.
Lionel Blair gets it.
That game still gets played now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just can't believe,
Yeah.
Chris, you know so much about technology, but you don't know about that game that you put on your forehead. And
Yeah.
Yeah, I never
everyone-
really played that one,
it's been
man.
going for like 20 years.
Never played that one, man. I know
It's a
the
brilliant
one like,
game.
you can lick a card and stick it as well. Is that sort of?
No,
I
no,
never.
no, we've got phones, we've got mobile phones now.
Yeah, no, I never seen it. Didn't even know that was on the phone, man.
That's been going
Didn't even know
for
that.
decades.
But we had I had the headband one when my daughter was little, so that was probably
Yeah.
only in the last 10 years I had that headbands game.
and everybody else is using their phones. So we're unanimous on.
We're
Give us a clue.
unanimous.
Charades, charades.
Yeah.
Charades.
Of course,
definitely.
of course.
To be a
Una
Connect
Stubbs.
4 and all the rest of them.
Yeah,
It's-
Lionel
it's-
Blair. Yeah, we
you know,
good.
Wicked. All right, so in at number 3. So, you know,
Getting there.
radio times, TV
Getting it
times,
down.
look at what's on. There were 2 things you're really excited to watch. Yes, as I said earlier, the cartoons, the feature-length cartoons that were coming out, the Sinbads, all the films, carry-ons. But these 2, you would talk about these 2 a lot with your schoolmates and, you know, get excited about, you know, what's going to happen. Is there going to be drama? Who's going to find out about the affair? Who's going to die? And who is number 1?
Who's gonna get run
Yeah.
over?
Innit?
Who's gonna fall off a roof?
So, ladies and gentlemen, we've got at 3:00. You're sitting down because you want to know
God. And it went on for how long as well?
who is the Christmas number 1 at top of the pops, or do you want to wait till around 8:00 to find out the shenanigans on EastEnders? So it's top of the pops versus EastEnders on Christmas Day.
What time was Top of the Pops on Christmas Day? Was that early?
3:00 ish.
Was it about 3:00 ish? I thought it was like
I've
evening
never,
time.
Yeah,
I'd never
yeah,
seen
yeah,
it
it
from the
was
beginning. I
No,
was like,
no,
oh, it's on.
it was
Yeah.
early.
Yeah,
It was
must
an
have missed
early.
that. I only got the last 10 minutes. of
Yeah,
it.
it only catch just
Well-
who the number 1 was.
Well, you know, the only thing Top of the Pops is beating is the Queen's speech because I didn't really want to hear that. So
Busy
I'm
munching at
sorry,
that time.
it's got to be
It's EastEnders, man.
it's got to be Max Branning having an affair with his son's wife.
That's before that.
Before that, we're
It's
talking.
way before. We're talking Dirty Den, mate.
Ali
I'm
Cabs.
talking about look.
Ali Cabs.
We're talking.
Sue and Ali.
We're
I know,
talking
I
about-
know,
Back to Sue and
No,
Ali, yeah.
but I'm just saying.
We're talking about Arthur stealing the Christmas money from.
Yeah,
from-
Arthur-
we're talking about them
Wow.
days.
I need
It
to have
remember
The
the
man.
Christmas
allotment,
club.
all- hid it in the allotment. Them
Yeah.
times.
Okay.
And then they made it into a
Okay.
park bench or something.
Yeah. I am Groot.
Stacks had disappeared. She just.
Then they made it into a park bench, you know.
No, I hear you. I was just giving a scenario. Yeah, I was just giving a
Yeah,
scenario.
it's got to be like.
one of the.
It's corny
So-
to say that you wanted to watch EastEnders, like it was a highlight of Christmas Day, but everyone switched on BBC One to watch that at whatever time it was. Like
Yeah.
it must have put a drain on the national grid, man, because everyone tuned in, and sometimes you didn't have a choice. Your folks are watching it, so you're watching it. Like so, yeah, it's got to be for me. It's got to be EastEnders. Like you say, I didn't realise Top of the Pops was that early during. That's why I've never caught it. I always thought it'd come on later than that. So yeah, I don't
No,
really remember
Top of the
seeing it
Pops
that
was-
early.
But remember, right? We liked a lot of 80s pop music, as people know on the podcast.
Mm.
Remember, Tour de Pop's Christmas special went through every month of the year. And so you could
The
refresh
rundown.
on the tunes you heard that
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
So you'd prefer watching EastEnders than hearing
All the tunes.
the
of
tunes
the
you
year.
like. Because
Probably
remember,
I've watched Top of the Pops, but I just don't recall seeing it.
MTV we ain't got none of that yet.
Yeah, but they ain't really played music that we like throughout the year.
Hey mate, they're playing what? I'm playing Duran Duran Adamant. I'm happy.
That's 2 tunes out of a 3-hour program.
Hey, they're playing "Shut Up" at your face and stuff, man. It's like, yeah, I
There were
don't mind.
tunes, mate. There were tunes.
But
Go on,
the thing
Lewis.
is, with Top of the Pops was just like, a filler.
Mhm.
the main things that you wanted was the matinee, was the big film,
The feature
and
film,
the
yeah.
EastEnders.
The Boxing Day film, the Christmas Day film. You wanted some E.T., some Return of the Jedi. That's what you were waiting for.
Exactly. It's about watching the cartoons, opening your presents, and then
But now you
we're
say
waiting
that,
for the 3 o'clock movie.
I didn't watch the 3 o'clock movie. I think I started watching TV later on in the night.
Yeah, I would settle down for the late movie.
It's like the late movie, yeah. But then
Like
I'm thinking
if ET's on, I'm not stuck to the TV. It's there, but I'm too busy picking bits of ham or whatever,
Yeah,
or,
food and whatnot.
So, okay.
or nibbling or something.
All right,
it's
fair
not
enough.
my. Do you know what I mean?
But fair enough.
I'm saying,
Are you breaking off from your toys to watch Top of the Pops?
look. Yeah, it's like tapas. TV's like tapas to me Christmas Day. I had a bit of Top of the Pops, a bit of ET, a bit of Tommy Cooper, a bit of Only Fools and Horses. You know what I mean? I'm just getting bits of things.
Yeah.
So you go in EastEnders.
See, I'm going EastEnders, mate.
I'm going
See if-
EastEnders all day long.
See what,
I'm going extended.
see if they turn Arthur into a bench.
I'm going Dirty Den, Angie, Sharon, Rolly the dog,
Rolly.
Ethel, Dot, Sue, Mehmet. I'm going
Lofty.
with all those. Lofty,
Lofty.
Skell, Pauline,
Kelvin. Come on.
Arthur, Kelvin, something out of nothing.
Tony Carpenter.
That's what I'm saying.
The original crew.
The original crew. That's
original.
what I'm going
Kelvin,
for.
it was Kelvin, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kelvin.
Kelvin.
All right, no. Look, I agree with you. It's EastEnders, but can't be distance to the Pops, man.
We're
But it is
not
EastEnders.
dissing Top of the Pops because we watched it religiously
Thursday.
every Thursday evening. But for that day, get the hell out of here.
All right, let's go to number 2. Now, number 2, a tipple or two of alcohol.
Ooh.
You know, you could have a Guinness punch, also eggnog. But these two, you felt like, well, I felt like I was James Bond if I was offered one of these, and I felt special.
I think I know which
I'm
one.
getting
I
one of
got a
these,
feeling as well.
or I'm getting one of
Yeah.
these. There's
Yeah.
options. I can have both. It wasn't a choice. I could have both.
Yeah, they were
But if
being
you
offered.
had to make a choice, what would it be, guys? Would it be Bambi's Baby Sham,
Ah,
or
I
would it
knew
be
I
a
knew it.
snowball?
I was really, I thought he was going to come up with something else other than a snowball. But then I suppose the other option is very much like Baby Sham. I know.
Yeah, I
Pink
thought
Lady.
it was good. Pink Lady. Yeah, that's what I thought.
These were little tipples that you could sneak these in. Your parents didn't mind too much. They even sometimes
No, your
Baby
parents
Sham,
didn't mind, yeah.
Baby Sham was
Parents
getting
didn't mind
bought
at
for me.
all.
You know, they were like, "This is your version. This is like
Yeah,
your
exactly.
version."
That's what
These
I'm
were
saying.
these were quite staples in Christmas household in where I'm from, man. It was,
I never liked Snowball. I'm
I
Baby
like
Sham
that.
all the way.
yeah, no, I love both.
Snowball was never a drink for me.
I love,
never really
I like
liked it.
both.
I
Baby
like
Sham
both.
and Pink Lady. Phew, I cane them.
Yeah.
When's the last time you had Baby Sham?
I bought it not too long ago, within the
It
last
doesn't
10
taste
years.
the same, you know.
No, it don't taste
It
how I
doesn't taste
remember
the
it.
same.
I haven't had it since
Well,
I
then.
had it last Christmas.
The last time I was probably about 10, 11 last time I had Baby Sham.
Well, like the advert goes for me is, there's nothing better than a Baby Sham.
Are you making these up now?
No,
You know.
not.
I don't remember that.
I'm not.
Yeah, English drink from Somerset, and it's made from pears. But yeah, like you said, last time I tried it, it didn't taste how I remembered it when I was little, man. It
Nah.
tasted wicked. When I
But it's
was-
just the
when I
whole
was little.
bottle, the way it looks.
Yeah, the little
it's
mini,
like a little
the mini
champagne bottle,
champagne.
like a mini.
Yeah.
It was really good. Yeah,
It was nice, man.
I like Baby Sham,
The
man.
foil.
Yeah.
Yeah,
With foil
foil.
around it.
Everything
Yeah,
about
the
it
whole
just was
excitement.
special, mate.
Yeah.
Special.
It was. It was. Baby Sham was nice.
So what is it, guys? Baby Sham or Snowball?
I'm
Baby
going Baby
Sham
Sham
all the way.
Yeah,
Baby
Baby
Sham.
Sham was the one.
It's
Yeah,
nothing
babe.
better than a Baby Sham.
If you had the
Ding.
glass with the little deer or whatever it was jumping, man, that made it even better. So, yeah, Baby Sham, Baby Sham's done
Baby
it for
Sham.
them.
It's Baby Sham.
Can I get a Baby Sham?
Coming at number 1.
Drum roll.
We've we've mentioned these earlier on. We're going back to them, but these are like small little trimmings of Christmas. Like, you know, it wouldn't be complete. All the things we've mentioned in this 10 wouldn't be complete if you didn't have any of these on Christmas Day. Well, the bike and the games console, not included those. But all the others, if you didn't have these on Christmas Day, it wouldn't feel like Christmas in the 80s. And these two things are so small, but you notice if they're not there. Just like the chocolate coins and the candy canes on the tree, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Christmas cracker versus the Christmas mini stockings.
Oh.
Wow.
For me, man, look, stockings. I used to have one at the end of the bed. I was one of them. We spoke about this before.
I thought you were going to say something. Stocking like that. I used to wear them, right?
No, not them days. I think I mentioned before. I was always sack of toys at the end of the bed, plus a few presents under the tree. But I used to have a stocking at the end of the bed hanging up every night, Christmas Eve, whatever, and I'd have some good side presents in that. So for me, I'm going to go stockings. I used to get there might be a Star Wars figure, a Satsuma, a couple of Brazil nuts or something. I don't know why. I always used to get Satsuma nuts, maybe a bit of sweets, chocolate and stuff, but there'd be like a Star Wars figure or a couple of Matchbox cars. So for me, it was always like, I'm excited to open a stocking, whereas crackers, they've always been pretty shit, the stuff you get in them, man.
They've been whacked.
And they've just got worse and worse over the years.
Yeah.
Back in the 80s, you'd get some metal objects, but nowadays, with health and safety, you can't have that, so they give you something else. Unless you're going Harrods or Fortnum and Masons.
Yeah.
If they want to send us any to donate for this Christmas, we're welcome. But unless you're buying them, they're poor these days, man.
True.
They've been
The
whacked.
jokes are shit these days.
Yeah.
They're not as good.
They're the same jokes, aren't they? Same jokes for the last 40 years.
I've got to go stocking.
Gone were the times when you're getting like a penknife or nail clipper. Those were the days. Or
Yeah.
a screwdriver.
Yeah.
Screwdrivers, the mini screwdrivers. Was
Now
good.
you get like a thing to hold your phone up, like a thing you stick to the back of your phone, like these new sort of cheap.
Or that frog that you press the back off and it jumps.
That was the worst.
You remember the red fish? They're like a bit of paper
Yeah.
that tell you
Yeah.
a fortune. I used to love
Yeah.
that. Listen, love that magic fish, man.
Magic fish.
Oh, Christmas crackers were dead though. They still are, and we still insist on getting them.
Yeah, 'cause it sort of decorates your table more than anything, innit? I think.
Yeah, for the hats, isn't it? You need the
That
hat.
never fit my head.
Yeah, it ain't fitting my hair either, mate.
Yeah, I don't like them hats, man.
What is it, guys? A stocking or the cracker?
Stocking for me, mate. Stocking for me.
No, I'm going stocking. Better presents.
I never
Better
had a
gift.
stocking at all ever at Christmas. It was just, I don't know, it just wasn't.
Nor did I.
something, yeah.
Nor did I. But
I like the idea of it,
yeah,
you know, and
Yeah.
so I'm gonna go stocking. I would have loved to have a stocking with just little side presents.
Little side presents,
So-
yeah, they were
so-
treats, man.
stockings all day long, man.
Unexpected treats.
So you guys, Christmas Day, there's no crackers at the tree or at the table, but there's
Yeah, that's
stockings, and
Yeah,
you're
that's
happy.
fine.
But who cares? No one would care.
I wouldn't even notice probably with the
Yeah.
crackers, really, to be honest.
What are you saying, D?
Yeah, I'm saying stockings. I would love to have stocking with bits in it.
However, I've got to say, the family gathering we have, when they pull crackers, everyone wants to win. Everyone wants to win, and I don't get it. I'm
Your
like,
family is mad competitive, man.
they are. Trust me, they're competitive.
You try and pull it. You try and pull it in a certain way, or you try and do it so you get.
You have to hold it tight, innit? Yeah.
Yeah. You try and get a knack to it.
And
try
they'll
and
do
bend
all
it and-
sorts of tricks.
all tricks.
And
Yeah.
I think you have to hold it lightly, so when the other person tugs it, you get the prize and the gift. Yeah, all sorts of tricks are coming out of my family. All competitive.
We learned a lot tonight, man. Chris
Yeah,
and his Mission Impossible way of cracking codes of celebration boxes. Your competitive family. Happy Christmas.
How to win?
It's all coming
How
out.
to win a cracker?
How to
Win
win
a
a cracker.
Pull it.
All right, so that's our 10. That's our 10 at Christmas. That's our Christmas podcast, ladies and gentlemen. So we want to thank all the listeners we've had this year. Our top 5 from Canada, from India,
Tiga.
from the US, from
US,
the
of
UK,
course. UK, yeah.
all over, man. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening and supporting us. And we're going to keep giving you that good stuff in the new year. But until then, have a wonderful Christmas and Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Out of here. And there's the Christmas hits of The Last Dragon.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Oh, gosh.
were the days I remember.